College Sports Gurus here, and we're almost to the end of the college football season. But we had a lot of people play this time, almost 30 people, which is quite a bit. And it was close. Well, it was neck and neck for about 3 of us, or 4 of us. But let me break it down to you guys. Did y'all see that Virginia Tech game? Man, that was a game. I almost counted them out the first half, man, but I sat there and watched the whole brutal thing, and then we come back and won it. All right, guys. There was a lot of good games, a lot of good bowl games. And the ACC dominated the bowls this year. So I guess that means we're the toughest conference. But anyway, let me break this down to you. We had 2 people miss 8 games. And I only had 15 games listed, so they missed over half. I might start naming names, but I'm not going to yet because the season's over. But anyway, we had a bunch of people miss 6 and 7 games. And nobody beat me this week, or this time. I had 2 people tie me, though. And I wasn't going to recognize the ties, but I guess I'm going to recognize the ones that tied me. And here we go. And I missed 3, by the way. Wallace Daniels tied me. He missed 3 games. Good job, Wallace Daniels. Zaire Shaheed, S-A-E-E-D, Shaheed. Zaire Shaheed. He missed 3. So he tied me. Congratulations to him. And I'm just glad that Titlicker didn't win because I didn't want to give his name out on the video. And there's a couple more on here. It's got some weird names. I'm glad they didn't win either. I think they just make up them weird names to get me to try to pronounce them if they do win. But they didn't win. All right. Guys, here's what I'm going to do. Let me find my paper. I hope I got it. Okay, guys, here's what I'm going to do. We got the national championship game between Alabama and Clemson. Now, I'm pretty sure that Alabama is going to beat Clemson. So, what I'm going to do is, I want everybody to put down the total score for halftime, for the first half, the halftime score, total score, both teams added together. And then I want a final score, total score, both teams added together. All right. And the closest one to the score will win it. Now, for me, I'm putting down 31 points for the first half total score. And the final score, 48 total points. All right. Now put down your points. And I'm going to run some college basketball if y'all want to play it. I'm going to go down my list here. All right. The bowl game's January the 9th. Well, the national championship game's January 9th, okay? These college games are the 7th and the 8th. So that's right before the bowl game, so that makes it good. Gives you something to do while we're waiting on the national championship game. So here we go. Boston College versus Duke. I'm going with Duke. Next game is Virginia Tech versus FSU. I'm going with Virginia Tech. We got Butler versus Georgetown. I'm going with Butler. TCU versus West Virginia. I'm going with West Virginia. Louisville versus Georgia Tech. I'm going with Louisville. St. John's versus Xavier. I'm going with Xavier. Tennessee versus Florida. I'm going with Tennessee. Clemson versus Notre Dame. I'm going with Notre Dame. NC State versus UNC. I'm going with UNC. They got beat last week, so I'm glad they got beat because Duke got beat too. All right, here we go. Arkansas versus Kentucky. I'm going with Kentucky. Wisconsin versus Purdue. I'm going with Wisconsin. Wake Forest versus UVA. I'm going with UVA. And I got Cincinnati versus Houston. I'm going with the upset there. I'm going to take Houston. Gonzaga versus Portland. I'm going with Gonzaga. Creighton versus Providence. Creighton versus Providence. I'm going Creighton. Okay, guys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 basketball games. And the national championship game between Alabama and Clemson. Total scores, first half and final. Good luck. Thanks for playing. Thanks for subscribing. I got a new computer, guys. I've been busy switching everything over. I've been busy, man. I've been busy the last week or so, doing all kinds of stuff. And anyway, good luck to you. Thanks for playing. College Sports Gurus out.